want to share you something first. What do you mean I'm finishing the game? I thought I was like less than halfway through. Okay. Make for the Damali Inn. Where even is that now?
Our destination lies over that dune.
I've been grinding.
Well, Clive, it's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Maybe because of how many times you died in comparison to me, it's just taking you way longer. Like, I've been precision dodging
Many years ago,
to fuck.
when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together.
One second.
Accompanying my father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home.
What do you mean? What do you mean? That is a dodge, no? You said that it was a dodge, that I could use it to dodge. Are you saying that I'm shit at this game? How dare you? How dare you? That is so rude. I'm not standing for that. But why? Right, okay, the only deaths I've had are stupid ones where I haven't been paying attention to my health. Every single big boss enemy, I'm pretty sure, like a proper boss, I've managed to go through and destroy. I've died like a handful of times. I would say probably like 5 max, including one that was off screen. And then the first one that I died, what, in the demo? Do you remember that? See, you remember in the negatives is so you. That's such a you thing. That's such a Diego Martinez Ortiz thing.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the end?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his mark.
I have no idea what you're referencing, nor do I want to know.
Ah, there she is. The good
La
old
la 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 la.
This heat has given
La
me
la
quite
la
a
la
thirst.
la 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 la. It's that vibe, isn't it? This place. La 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 la. La la. The Christmas song of 2022. I miss it so much.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
I like when our conversations go somewhere. My hood's way colour than his. All the environments are very believable as places, which is very immersive.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
It's just perfectly populated.
An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my...
What? Why are you saying no? I was listening to what they were saying, if you're worried about me not paying attention. Oh. Chocobo soup, and it's a cheese board. Here you go, my lovely. Chocobo soup. What's suspicious going on here? Is that my brother's woman? It is, isn't it? You're it.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I thought I was going to play as her for a while. I was like, oh my god. Her?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Just fully changed his voice. You look like that Sid fella everybody's been talking about with your red and black little leather attire.
Sorry.
This is so Game of Thrones. The brothers who we want to meet, not quite meeting.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
She's gonna die. She is dead. Maybe not.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. We've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
What is that whispering sound effect in the background? Is that everybody going like, we need to leave, we need to go? He's so me. He's me if I was about to be murdered and I had a KFC.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to
The other
lose.
patrons, who do you think you are? That is very the Hound. This is very Arya, the Hound coded. As if he's gonna leave me to do this on my own.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
It's you.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Again, just to critique this game in a positive way, it feels so much more like human, the interactions that people have with people, than some of the older ones where it just felt so like vacant of humanity, and it was just these JRPG characters, like they behave like people. It's just lovely to see. Like, I'm so blown away by this game overall. Like, it's I think other than Lies of P, Baldur's Gate, and this would be my top 3 of when they were released, I think. I think they were all 2023 now. Yeah, but just the voice acting is really good as well. They got English people doing they got English people doing a fucking English, you know, Renaissance-esque story, like.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Like, I wouldn't mind a 16-2. Like, where you play as Joshua, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. Depending on how his story goes and this, if he is alive, but who knows. Well, I don't. That's what happens with Final Fantasy 13. You play as Lightning. In Final Fantasy 13, you play as Lightning, and in 13.2, you play as her violently less cool sister, Sarah, who is so crap. But I like Joshua. It's just Lightning. Oh, Lightning is just insanely mother. The first and last main female protagonist in a Final Fantasy game, I think. Ever, maybe? Maybe not like 10-2, but...
It's nothing. Let's go.
is my brother. Maybe 6. I don't know who 6 was. Just look at Lightning's weapon. Oh, just everything about her. So cool. Her name was Tara? I don't think I know anything about Final Fantasy 6.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Ah, they've closed the road.
I'm pretty sure she is post 7 though. Yeah. No, I got that he fell
not
Josh's
accepting
presence.
visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force.
By guile, then.
Rosine, but how will we find her?
And that she was working with Sid's other collaborators have all been people of mean. I'll wager this Rosina Delamere.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need...
And that's exactly what...
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang until...
So is that a crystal then? Because if we're heading that way, so it's 5.
Well, it's not like...
Good day, my lord.
Yeah. Why are the grey scrolls way more expensive than...
Here you are.
the purple scrolls?
An excellent choice. Anything else I can take off your hands? Pleasure trading with you. Anything else I can take off your hands?
Oh, look how much skill I could get if we just sold everything. I would be rich.
Fare you well.
Who the fuck are the townspeople?
Lighting, for Gilbert's sake! Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Delamere, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Okay.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Ooh. Ooh. Maybe not. Sorry.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina Delamere. Do you know her?
Semicolon, close parentheses.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, Where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy.
Stop it, you're
Briar's
trying
Kiss.
on.
Won't
You're
find a finer
trying
smithy this side of the street.
on. I can't help
The
it.
owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this is the sprig person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience.
Back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Squee.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman
I've had
by
worse.
the name of Rosina Dalamel. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families.
And I didn't imply anything.
Baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find it? Would you kindly?
Perhaps.
Would you kindly head to Ryan's office
Let's go
and
and find
kill
out exactly
the
what
son
this
of a
fellow
bitch?
knows.
I love that I can do an Atlas voice.
Excuse me. Are you Furda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have?
Trader.
Yeah. She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
One second. Let's get the place, not the PlayStation, but the YouTube app open. Some reason it like sends all of your messages through at one go. And points.
This actually looks a lot like
No, you haven't said anything.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
$23 yards.
Kill for a measly bunch of dissolved reeds.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Me remembering how to do the earth moves. I like them, it's just, I really like the moves, it's more just that I haven't had to do a mechanic like this the entire game, so... But it's a good thing, because I mean, I like having to learn new things this far into my...
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
What does the perfect parry do? Like, with... I mean, I'll have a look. Don't tell me.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets have pride of place in
Me to anybody steal my armpits.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means.
What?
I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
How many times did you used to say "why" before you met me, by the way? Just curiosity.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance.
Sid the second.
Sid the second.
This is giving like a reveal.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
I'm sure.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this Momate's farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask?
He's a faggot.
Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man... Oh,
Ew.
5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
You can tell that there is a lot of Daddy Twink
What did you call me?
My
going on here.
apologies. A word of advice in recompense.
They are loving that word recompense.
Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play.
Who's his voice actor?
Forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need.
Who's Byron's? What else have we done?
Good luck, Uncle.
Yeah.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man. Now, listen carefully.
Again, I've rarely seen a game where it's like go off and speak to people. Oh, 2? Oh, yes, there's younger stuff and other stuff. I've never seen like a, yeah, where like they're going about and doing the same thing that you're doing.
The juiciest meat from greens-fed birds. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier?
Oh, I live here. It's
That's
so
sword
pretty.
polishing.
We died?
Soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
Lesbian.
Don't be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you
It's
scare
quite
them
sad. His replacement's very good, though.
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Needed to a silken softness. Like eating a cloud with a crust.
Unless he's the one who died, I don't know. When did he take over?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way.
What age did one of them die
No
at?
reason for that.
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well...
Oh, Christ. It's early.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly... And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
He's probably doing pauper somewhere. Let's find him.
Why is the tavern shut?
Sad. MMORPG players being the goat though as always.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
My carpets have
The most
pride of
fragrant
place in Castle Dasmond.
What was he in both?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection
Oh.
that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
The slowest walker ever. If I saw him on like the fucking train, on the platform, oh, get right into my nerves. Be so annoyed. Be like, oh, move.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it.
Chat a bit.
believe I've snagged us quite
Chat a bit.
I started by asking around the markets as
He
to
said it,
where
not
I
me.
might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
I don't think I fit into any
Corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect
of these.
place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
I think that makes me go on top. That. Am I wrong? What else would I... I'm not in the Navy. I'm not 6 foot. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a Scorpio. An unemployed lesbian. Not married or a woman in the Coast Guard. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be... Well... There's nothing about non-binaryism in that at all. I'm going for the he base. It still puts me in the category. That's what I said! That's what I literally just said! I literally fucking said that, for fuck's sake. So fucking annoying. That's what I said! That's what I said!
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Come on. Run like the wind.
I do wish that the theme only played randomly sometimes. I wish it didn't play every single time I got on the Chocobo.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right
500 talents again being how much? What the fuck?
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price
I better have a lot in the will.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Oh. Okay, let's try and do some Titanic blocks. That wasn't a very Titanic. Okay, go for it. Ah. Okay. I can see that being quite good.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
on. Let me practice. Am I doing it, Daddy? Am I doing it? I've got a feeling once I master that, you're right, I'm gonna be able to... I want to keep Earth. And as an Earth sign myself, I feel sort of connected with the Titan.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
He said, Gorita is bones.
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious?
You being born pretty much on the precipice of Earth and air explains so much of why you're so mentally ill.
Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is.
When you really think about it.
Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army.
That's a big slash, Jay. I really hate latency for this. I hate latency right now. I hate it. I'm sorry.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't with them while I fetch a wagon.
If anything, I'm too grounded, I guess. I'm so sorry.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
But he's so right.
Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same.
You can tell that the voice actors were given some sort of liberty, because no way would you write your characters ridiculing the name of your main character.
Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Stelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. have a reputation to uphold.
He's so Doctor Who coded, and I can't even tell you why, but he is. And you know why, as well.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
If you know. Okay, where's my next big boss? I will say my favorite fight so far is probably still Ultima. Not to say the bosses have not been great, because they have. It's just Ultima was like a buttery flat iron steak.
All those years of toil.
You all right?
The baths are on second thought. Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services...
You know what I mean? Yes, but Typhon mixed with Ultima after he got like his big gold thing.
For hire.
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths.
The darkness and the light.
Scalding hot, and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you've...
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur is my life.
What am I supposed to do about that?
Just look at the wait inside. Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
At least. Yeah, but what would be the point?
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists.
Fucking hate
Talmaki and
royalists.
Waloed are allies.
I hate them.
As you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove, but no nation has ever before allowed a...
Not by choice.
And there's more. I fear there may be more trouble lying in... If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise... I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
What the fuck did Sid know so many bloody people?
Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well,
everywhere in the world.
you have a plan.
Ready, go?
Okay, Joe, thanks,
Just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Yeah, but why don't people know me? People don't know me. I was a prince. I'm just jealous, okay? It's very pretty.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
I need something a bit bigger. Any day in my days. Yay. What do you mean you're not making it to the crystal? Why not? Because I was too slow with that battle?
Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from...
There he is. The man who said... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Tells tale of bombs.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Ah, the Scarletite. Very good. Okay, let me do the other quest.
Sweet incense. Wax candles.
Lights and pots!
Needed to a silken soft.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
I've never even forged a button.
I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm Sava, Master Loot, soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here he wants me to make a carving knife, one that I don't suppose...
I'm afraid not.
Never
I'm
mind.
gonna do that.
I could give you... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a...
So...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle.
The way I see it, there's only one way. We need information.
You're right. Now, well, there's plenty of folk in Dallam. There's the butcher. Of course, they're bound to have an opinion or two. All right. I'll talk to...
All right. Let's hope this...
Okay.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
I'm sick of speaking to the fucking people all this time.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question.
But also, what do you mean you're not making it to the crystal? Do you mean like...
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Those waters are... It's like a Disney ride.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Just look at the detail.
Oh, after the crystal? I thought you meant before.
Well, we can make our way back to the...
How long are you gonna be? About 40 minutes? Sorry. Sorry, I misread that.
Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving
Oh,
knife?
side quest while I go dropper.
Assume you use one out in the field.
Sorry.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you...
Thank you.
Your business.
So, a A carving knife should be hard
Yeah.
wiring and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Yeah, I know, that was the most just like... It should hold as a knife and be really sharp, is what I heard.
To a silken soft, the most fragrant herbs.
My carpets have pride of place.
That's alright, the way.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. That can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No.
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start soon.
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to work eye. Trouble is, it's E, meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to.
It's like faggot land.
Merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's. I bet she'd know.
Is it true? Well, this is
254 yards. 216 yards. 181 yards.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... You tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron, but he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. Ah.
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but
Looks like I've got some learn, Clive.
The limestone. Besides.
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terracing.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at...
Right you are.
Okay.
You crush it. You just throw it in the furnace.
And again, I like how they continue the conversation.
Faster!
That'll do, girl.
light meat and dark.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Plates and pots! Silver platters!
We should get going soon.
Please let me teleport off this. If you don't, this will be annoying.
One rock looks a lot like another. Hopefully this... Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this...
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant boat, she's got now.
Wow.
That'll do her. A knife forged from the...
It's a fine-looking blade.
Looks shite.
I only hope Master Lubor...
It looks shit.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had...
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? Hmm? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number one in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
So cunty.
There goes a master.
Cunty side characters. Love to see it.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Still here? No, sorry, I was just being,
Is it true what I'm
say thank you.
Finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Here, have a taste.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense. What?
We should get going soon.
Jobelisk. Jobelisk. Jobelisk.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Uku will be hiding inside.
Will he?
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled.
He's dying.
I retreated to my counting house and
He's
danced
getting-
attendance
he's dying.
on the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back.
I'm gonna get it back. Just need to do this.
Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew.
Bye.
We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
I mean, he could stay and help me, but whatever.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
He really is a uncle.
I'm coming for you, Kuka.
Kuka has no hands. So I like how this crystal is like one of those crystals that you open up, like with a rock in it. Yeah, geode, that's it, yeah. It's kind of neat. No, it's white. I thought it was going to be more... Yeah. Isn't this also very Jaime Lannister tea?
What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch!
Oh.
I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you...
This is... again, I'm not... Yeah. I just need to pause and just sort of sing my praises over and over about this game, like actually making me chuckle as if it's like a TV show, as if it's like Game of Thrones. It's so well written. So insanely well written. No wonder you like this so much, because it's by far the best Final Fantasy game I've ever played by a bit, like a mile. And I liked 15.
Yourself a dominant, or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Yeah, I know. Good birthday present.
Do you see?
Sorry, just his little clanks on the floor. I don't like that. I knew still got so much to do. I thought I was finishing it tonight.
You are weak.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
This isn't Bahama, is it? He's got a different earring. It's definitely not him.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps
He is Swedish. I'm from Sweden. I like to punch the big guy and let him fall on my shoulder and bring him to smash the tables in the house.
You are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo?
You are a homosexual.
Clive Rossfield stole but others have suffered a similar fate and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
Very floky.
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
She was shagging the king.
I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Euthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Is he Tyson? Me after no. This looks a far cry away from what I was just looking at.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash? Are the beast then part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They spotted us. We've been too long.
Okay.
Taken over the entire mine.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, so I can't be mad, but...
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
So delicious. Okay, I'll wait until I get that one. Would you recommend the punch or upheaval? I feel like the punch. Really? I guess it's more AoE, but... Yeah, I'm gonna take the alt.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Oh no.
Won't be going any further this way.
Another one of those I could do with some more potions.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Oh, you're quite big.
past this one. How did it get in here?
Nope. Okay, it would help if I could dodge any of them. Let's try the new thing. Oh, I thought I did that pretty well. I'm finding the timing of that a little bit tricky. Just because I'm used to dodging.
I failed.
Wow. I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage. No. No.
I won't be sneaking past this one.
Well, I'm playing about with this new mode. Oops. See, I'm changing my perfectly acceptable roll kill this playstyle for
You're finished.
Oh, okay. This door's a big deal. This is the proper earth crystal, isn't it?
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
This is so pretty looking. Look at this. What asshole am I gonna have to fight here?
Let the trial begin.
Oh, he's purple. Looks like it's... Oh. Oh, I got an itchy arm.
With me, Tom.
Oh, that was it. Wow, that's a lot of damage with fire mode. Oh my god, they're so good. I can pause. How long do you reckon you'll be?
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
35? $15 both ways. Oop.
Did the orcs do this too?
Oh. Easy peasy.
More of them.
I don't think I love blind justice.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Wait, what? What did I just do? I don't know. I pressed R3 because I hovered over that and I was like, oh, is that going to be me resetting the one ability? But no, I just... Yeah, what I think I did was... I don't know what the fuck I've upgraded though. Oh. No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's fully mastered Phoenix Sprint for me. Why Rook's Gambit? I guess maybe it knows that I parry a lot? Is that why? Well, whoops. Oh. Couldn't even really see what's going on there.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Thank you. I'll be signing that immediately. Let me just share my emails.
The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
To wait a bit for the email to come apparently. Okay. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah? Have a good time. See you in 20. Put your pedal to the metal, okay? And on that note, I'll end this stream. It's only been going on for about 1 hour and 53 minutes, so... Bye.